Hey, how's it going? It's JC at JC's Comics and More, your pop culture superstore at 6725 West Central Avenue. That is Toledo, Ohio. 43617 419 531 6097. As you can see, we do have some damages to this box here and all my boxes. Got like 5 boxes this week. Now, some have the Halloween giveaway comics in it, so I'm certainly hoping that those are the ones that are damaged. But, you know, this was kind of a bad week. Obviously, we lost Norm Brayfogle last week. Very, very, very sad to lose Norm. He was a great friend to the store. If you check some of my other videos out, I do have a video tribute. And also on the Walking Dead compendium boxes, I talk about Norm and I show a little bit of the artwork along my gallery. But as I stated earlier, that Chuck's busy. He's busy, man. Chuck the Freak is busy. He is drinking the blood of the virgins today with all this. And we've got Joel back at work too. So let's get these things banged out. 5 boxes mean ain't got no time for love, Dr. Jones. So a lot of great comics this week. DC had some foil comics come out, so I'm eager to see what those look like. And let's see, Air. We got sent Air again. And also, it's Wicked Lester's birthday. What a boon that is. Happy birthday to Wicked Lester. You know who you are. Got this Marvel Universe book here. And I know these things are coming out, so something hopefully very cool that I can give away and hopefully get people excited to Unsellable Wasp. Whew, what a waste of paper that is. That's a crime for trees right there. But hopefully this will get people to want to purchase some of these items. So these are all giveaways. So let me see how many's in here. There's a whole slew of them. Give me lots of these things to give away. Lots and lots and lots. Uncanny X-Men coming out in November. I don't know. Nightcrawler looks he's too good looking these days. These guys, these artists, they need to go back and look at Dave Cockrum. Look at John Byrne. Look how Nightcrawler looks. Nightcrawler's a demon. He ain't some good looking guy. He's a demon. Quit trying to make Nightcrawler look like something that he's not. He's a demon, man. And also, Nightcrawler, maybe these guys forgot, Nightcrawler in the dark, he blends in. He becomes invisible in shadows. These writers, you guys need to go back. They need to give them homework. Here, your homework is to read all these comics. Learn your history. Okay. Let's see what's in this box here. I wish those things would have been on the bottom. Hopefully we don't have any damages, at least in this box. I've got Batman number 56. That's the variant cover. Let's see what happens to Nightwing because he got kabam. He's got himself an Excedrin headache that ain't no helping him. Ooh. Somebody's seen too many Saw movies. Alright, let's set these aside, and before I do that, I see there's at least 1 damage. There's at least 2 damages. So hopefully that is it with those. Hopefully my damages are at an absolute minimum. And also, before I get too far, because this was in a different box, got Nick Cave and the Bad Seeds, an art book. This sells for $29.99. Again, I said in one of my other videos, you're a Nick Cave fan, get down here and get it. Don't expect me to hold that thing for months and months and months for you. After today, no. Don't expect me to hold stuff for months and months. Doctor Strange's seem to be okay. Looks like we got more Batmans on the other side. And damages as well. So at least one damage there. That's acceptable, I guess. Some stuff is acceptable, some stuff isn't. I guess I have to be acceptable with that. You got What If with the X-Men. You can see, got the glare there. You can see it's got Domino. Artwork looks pretty decent. I don't know what the hell all this is supposed to be. That's a wasted page of nonsense. I'll give this a good read through and see what this has to do. You know, usually what ifs would be like, what if the X-Men, oh, what if the X-Men were, yeah. Come on, be like, you know, what if Magneto took over the X-Men? What if the Hulk killed Wolverine? Had a guy in earlier looking for Battlestar Galactica. This is 35 cents. Can you believe it? 35 cents. You know, so there should be no excuse for people buying copies. So I'll make sure I set his copy aside. Again, got a little bit over 20, less than 23 minutes. So let's get moving. Again, more air. If only Jordan was here. Okay, man. I'm going to have to take this away from Joel for a second because you have to see. The seeing is believing. Look how these comics, these books are just tossed in this box here. Diamond Comic Distributors. I'm talking to you. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this nonsense. Really? Is this how you guys learn to pack? Do you know how to tie your own shoes yet? Do you have to be micromanaged? That's the word of the day, micromanage. Do you have to be micromanaged? I'm going to pull these out. And you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to put them back in, and I'm going to show you how you should do this exactly. For one thing, pull those damn things out, because obviously people aren't smart enough to know how to pack properly. This here? Look at this here, Diamond. I'm giving you a free lesson. I'm not even going to charge you for it. In this space right here, you like putting air down there, Diamond? There you go. That's how you should pack that. Now, got the phone ringing, so we're going to have to pause this. This might be some Animal House person calling me. Okay, I'm back. Answer the phone. The person didn't answer back. I'll ask 3 times, can I help you? At the 3rd time, I hang up. You need to answer me. You know, you're calling the business, you need to answer. People and their social skills is something else. People don't know how to talk to each other. But Chuck is thirsty. He wants his cup to run over. It needs to runneth overflow. Floweth over runneth. Okay. This box appears to be a little bit better as far as the packing. Not horribly bad like the previous one was. It looks like we have Harley Quinns to begin with. Got the, let's zoom in on this a little bit. There we go. We got the Harley Quinn 51, the regular covers. Set those aside. We've got Weapon H. Finally, hey, Marvel's starting to put word balloons on the front. All right. Somebody's learning. Got this what if here. There you go. What if Flash Thompson became Spider-Man? Let's take off on a John Romita cover. And there's Peter Parker. He's fighting the Circus of Crime. Uncle Ben. Looking forward to reading this all the way through. There's a Marie Severin who was lost recently. There's a tribute to Marie. I enjoyed reading her comics that had her artwork in it. She was a hell of an artist. You know, never once to look at her artwork and think, well, a girl did this. That Marie was a legend in her own right, and will be missed as well. Well, we do have some damages on some of these what ifs. So they're not real bad, but they're bad enough. So a couple of them we'll set aside, and the other ones will have to be passable, I guess. And looks like Gary Conway wrote this. Is that who wrote this? Gary Conway? Oh, look. Thanos looks as good as he does in the movie. Purple Ape. Okay. I see there's a nice tribute to Steve Ditko in here as well. Okay, let's find where's the credits on this thing. Gary Conway. All right. Good for him. Gary Conway, hell of a writer. Well, some of my favorite Amazing Spider-Man. Those copies are okay. Finally, here is the first foil cover. Look at that. That damn thing's nice. You got foil back too. Glad I bought some extra copies. It probably won't be enough. The problem in this town is not many shops take huge risks. So I know whose customers I'll be seeing tomorrow buying these. Here's the Wonder Woman blank cover. Blank all the way inside. No artwork whatsoever. We will only graciously charge you $2.99, the same price as a regular comic. Wow, how very white we are, DC. When I tell people to do what you need to do with these, you just go kind of take them apart, make more copies. You can make all the copies you want. That way you can draw as many of these Wonder Womans or Batmans or Supermans that you wish, because all three draw your own comics came out today. People were asking me, well, do they have its own panels? It's like, no, these things are, it's your world. You get to be Bob Ross, man. This is your happy little world. You can put a happy little tree there. You can put a little squirrel living in that tree. You can put a nice cabin down here that has a bunch of mutilated bodies in it from from being out in the woods like that. It's your world to do as you wish. Here we've got the new issue of The Walking Dead, because you can tell, because the title is kind of obscured. Come on, Image. This should have been like green. Make that pop. But give this thing a read through, and looking forward to this. And hopefully my copies are not damaged like they were last month. Last month all my regular covers were damaged, and Diamond was unable to replace those. We do have some copies, corners bagged up. I'm going to have to write those down as a damage, I am afraid. And those covers are also by Bill Sienkiewicz. I talked about Bill earlier. We had Bill here many years ago, back in the 80s, for a store signing. Unfortunately, I do not have a piece of Bill Sienkiewicz artwork on my wall. It is greatly missed. I would like to put that next to a Bernie Wrightson or a Norm Breyfogle or an Adam Hughes or an Alex Ross or a Stephen Butler or a Tom Lyle. You know, his artwork should be on there too. So Bill, if you listen to this, if you're hearing this, hey man, could you please do me a piece, you know, for the shop? You know, it would be greatly appreciated, and you'd be in really great company, man. I would really appreciate it. I'm sad to not get a piece of artwork for my wall. Oh yeah, I went past those real quick. That's the Superman blank. Superman blank because you can't tell that it's blank, you know. But there you go. You can draw whatever. You know what? You can just keep this thing blank and say Superman's wearing his white costume and he's in a snowstorm, and voila, you're John Byrne. Look that up online if you don't know what I'm talking about. That's a thing. Believe me, it's a thing. Here we got Batman the Max, new mini-series from DC and IDW. It says cover A, there is a cover B. Once he was Nightwing. That's gotta hurt. That leaves a mark. Now he doesn't know who he is. He's not Scarecrow. He's gonna have to learn all over again who he is. Tell you what, Bat characters, man, they smack them around bad. Okay. See, I've got the rest of my Princess issues in here. The Walking Dead Princess. I see there's some Marvel book here as well. So, Champions. Because the world still needs heroes. Well, that's true, but doesn't the world deserve better heroes than these? Bring back the original Champions. More copies of The Walking Dead with the Princess cover. And I can't wait to read this. Typhoid Fever, Spider-Man. Hope this is better than some of the other books that they've come out with. Oh, well, that right there makes it all better right there, doesn't it? Whew. All right. This went from being, yeah, I'll read it too. All right, I gotta find out what's happening there. All right, we got Deathstroke. He's in Arkham Asylum now. Of course, trapped in the most dangerous place on earth, but who is it for? I think those criminals in there, I think they should be very afraid. It's like when Frank Castle went to prison. It's like, you're not putting him in prison. You're letting him, he's gonna get, you're giving him what he wants now. We got that. That's damaged. The Frank was like, man, every day it's gonna be Christmas for me. Another copy damaged. A couple other copies there, but I'm gonna try not to nitpick quite as much. I know that people, or some of my customers will pass on some of those, but there's customers that will go ahead and snatch those things up because they like to read comics. Here we've got the new issue of Infinite Wars Sleepwalker. Sleepwalker, people being like, who? Yeah, he was a thing. The Sleepwalker comics weren't too bad. I believe Brent Blevins did the artwork way back in the day. So I'm looking forward to giving this a read through too. And I gotta hurry up. There's like 9 minutes left. So I'm dilly-dallying. And of course this is, come on, clock's ticking down. 5, 4, 3, 2. I would have given you $1,000, but that's what that is, Paper Girls. So enough said. And I'm sure we all know this character as he was killed off in Deadpool 2. Somebody's going to be very happy. He's probably looking at this right now and squealing like a little girl. I'll have a copy set aside for you, dude, just in case it does sell. And again, what's this book? Yes. Looking forward to reading that too. We all know what kind of sore subject that is for me. Got a copy of Adventures of the Super Sons that's damaged. That was a packing damage. And the rest of these copies appear to be okay. And here's the Batman blanks. I never thought Batman would be shooting blanks. Got more Adventures of the Super Sons. Got the Death of the Inhumans. That's a pretty awesome cover there. Wow. 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 Don't open up page 18, whatever you do. Wow. 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 But nobody stays dead in comics, right? I guess we have to hope that's the case, but wow. Holy crap. Wow. Some more of those Batmans. So we got the Dreaming. It's a Jay Lee cover. And Jay Lee was out last weekend, and so was Sam Keith, out last weekend at Torpedo Comics out in Las Vegas. Torpedo Comics is owned by the drummer of System of a Down. I went out there a few weeks ago and visited some friends, go see Blue Oyster Cult, and we visit Torpedo Comics. Did a little tour video of that. So if you look at my videos, you'll see that I did a tour video at Torpedo, at Maximum Comics, and at Cactus Comics, all out in Las Vegas. Check those videos out. They're pretty cool. Give you a chance to see how other shops look. The Flash cover, or always it's a Justice League. It's the Jim Lee Justice League cover. So check that out here pretty soon as well. Let's see here. Trying to find some more of those foil covers, man. Asgardians of the Galaxy. Asgardians of the Galaxy. And then we got Dead Rabbit. John McCrea. John McCrea did some stuff. Did Hitman with Garth Ennis. He's a pretty cool dude. Met him several times. I've got some original art by John. The stand-up dude, man. If we get a chance to meet him, meet him. That's from Image. I do have to say I dig that green. That green cover I really, really dig. Okay, what else do we have here? That's it for this box, I believe. Got the new Umbrella Academy. That Gerard Way. He was discovered by Hart Fisher of Boneyard Press. Gerard doesn't like to tell you that, but he was. And if you see Gerard, tell him that Hart says hi. That Hart would like to talk to him sometime. Or better yet, tell him, hey man, did you know Hart's at this show? Hart Fisher's looking for you. You'll see him run, run, run. More as Guardians of the Galaxy. Got the new Mark Millar Magic Order. There's another cover to that somewhere. All right, I'm going to pause this as I grab another box. Okay, we got 333. Come on, Chuck, get busy, dude. Chop, chop, or cut, cut. Got a couple of my customers. They say they really enjoy that. Their son's like, man, he loves when Chuck comes out. So he's like claps his hand. Look, Chuck, there's Chuck. He's got Chuck out. For Halloween Comic Fest. Might not be able to see through this, but that's your Halloween headquarters participating store. So something I'll get to put out. And we got the DC Nation. So you got the Marvel giveaway book. You got DC Nation, Batman Who Laughs. Again, these are great books to give away. I love that these companies do this. I wish more companies would, but I love it. It's great promotional fare. You've got articles, you've got interviews. These things are cool, man. Very, very cool. Thank you, DC, and thank you, Marvel, for doing that. Okay, we got some promotional posters. Here we got Titans promotional poster for the TV series. One thing I will say about Starfire, she should have been Brazilian. Should have had a Brazilian actress playing Starfire. And if you know Starfire and you know her looks, all I'll say is she should have been Brazilian for the most obvious of reasons. And if you're not sure what those reasons are, you'll stop on in and I'll tell you what those reasons are. More air. Oh, check this out. Hero of the Day. That's gonna really make some people jump up for joy. And it's funny. Look at this. It's printed in Canada. I'm surprised the Canadians let us have it. And finally in this box, and this will end it for this video, and I'll start a new. Got the Wonder Woman Earth 1 Volume 2. And can't wait to check that out. I wish DC would put out those Earth 1s a little bit quicker. It's been, what, 4 years since we've had an Earth 1 Batman, and what, maybe 4 years of Superman? Come on. You guys need to put out these things once a year. Please, please, please. If you like these videos, of course, subscribe. And you subscribe, be sure to smash the bell for notifications. Thank you, and come back to the next one.